is Tim Albright with AVNation with an ISE special. What we are doing is we are previewing Integrated Systems Europe 2019 comes your way February 5th through the 8th. And with me to talk about MuxLab is Joe Teixeira. Welcome, sir.
Thank you. Thank you for having me.
Absolutely. Thank you. You guys are in Hall 1, kind of the big main hall there to the right as you're coming into the RAI. Hall 1, F as in Frank, 130, F130. So Joe, is as we're coming through Hall 1 and we come upon the MuxLab booth, what are we going to find, sir?
We're going to be releasing a number of products, starting with a new product called DomoStream. That is a product that is targeted for the home user and for audio video in the home. And it's an extender that will extend audio video over a network within your home, supporting up to 4K 30 resolution audio video signals, supporting as well HDR and audio all the way up to Dolby Atmos and DTS:X. And it also offers some controls to be able to control your TV via IR and RS-232, and it's a PoE device, so it's powered directly by the Ethernet switch that you're connected to in your network. We also are offering a streaming product that will support, again, audio video over an IP network. This product supports H.264.265 codec to be able to pick up streams off the network or send streams to the network. It allows you to stream signals throughout your facility or across the country or across the globe. It supports various protocols and will transmit audio video pretty much anywhere you want. Also supporting PoE, so it's powered by the Ethernet switch as well. Both of these are audio video over IP products. In addition to that, we have two AV over IP wall plates for applications where you're going to be connecting in audio video in schools, for example, or in conference rooms. It's a wall plate that will mount onto the wall, taking up a 2-gang wall plate position. Both support audio video resolutions up to 4K 60 at 30 hertz. Sorry, 4K at 30 hertz. And they'll support as well VGA and HDMI inputs. Schools still use VGA, so it's appropriate for that. In addition, one of the models supports a USB so that you can connect it to smart boards and be able to interact within a school environment. The one without USB is a model 50773, and the model with USB is the model 50777. In addition to that, we are also introducing an uncompressed AV over IP transmitter receiver device, which will allow you to extend signals up to 100 meters over a network, uncompressed over operates on a 10 gig network. It also offers you an additional 1 gig port so that you can add additional network devices. So it's sort of like having a little hub within your device. And this device can also control end devices, your TVs, for example, via RS-232 and IR commands. All of these products so far are all AV over IP products to offer you different methods of extending audio video throughout your home or throughout your enterprise for commercial applications.
Yeah. Go ahead.
Yeah, and to manage all these products, we have a product called a software application called Mux Control. It can operate over a smartphone or a tablet, either Android or iOS. It offers you a simple to use graphical interface to be able to interconnect any display within your facility or your home to any source that's connected in your network. It allows you to manage that in a very simple way and in a graphical way. You can actually take pictures with your tablet of the room where your audio video equipment is located, including TVs, etc. And you can use those images as backdrops within the location so that you basically from your tablet, you can go into any given location. You'll see an actual representation of that room, either an above view, floor plan view, if it's, for example, a commercial application like a restaurant, or if it's a home, it could be a living room, a picture of your living room with your TV, etc. And then you'd be able to manage all of your connectivity of all of our over IP devices from that simple platform. It's very easy to use and practical for the operators. We're also introducing, lastly, we're also introducing a kit, two devices that work together. One is a digital signage media player. It's a device that will allow you to manage and display media on a display in the form of digital signage, so that you can basically break up an image on a display into multiple windows, call that a multi-view layout, and in each windowed multi-view window, you can actually have different content. So you can have content can be an audio file, a video file, an image file. You can also have multiple images being displayed at the same time. You can have some ads being displayed on some images. If you've ever gone to an airport, you may see video walls where you've got multiple content being shown at the same time. This device would be the right type of device that would give you that capability. We're also introducing DigiSign, which is a software platform to manage the digital signage player that we're introducing. And DigiSign will allow you to schedule out an entire week of content, and then you can actually schedule out multiple weeks in advance. Wow. And have your content being displayed on autonomously in the background. So you set it up once and you basically forget about it, and it'll display content on a regular basis and cycle through many different arrangements that you've preset, and each arrangement can have a different number of multi-view windows, and content in each window can be different, and that's scheduled out for the entire week. So there are quite a few products that are being introduced.
Yeah, I want to drill down on actually a couple of them. Something that folks may not realize from MuxLab is that you guys, you've got broadcast video in your DNA. I mean, that's kind of you guys are based on that. You've got a number of video over IP products that I kind of want to get into for a second. Though. First of all, if folks aren't familiar with what you would need or how you would utilize H.264 in a home network, or even actually in a commercial space, how because you talked about both being able to put it on the network as well as being able to take H.264 streams in. Why would I use that?
Well, if you're trying to send audio video across the globe or across from one city to another, for example, you may have content that's centralized and you want to upload that content to different locations in a commercial application, for example. Users may want to stream off the internet and pick up streams that they'll view on their home system. So there are different reasons why someone would want to stream, either streaming out or receiving streams in from the network. It's a way of distributing audio video over a global infrastructure.
Interesting. You also talked about putting uncompressed video on the network. Is that something you see more in commercial as a residential, or do you see it kind of for both versions maybe?
The uncompressed is more for commercial, and we get a lot more demand for that, quite honestly, on the broadcast side. So we do have some broadcast products that are specific to uncompressed and broadcast applications. In fact, we're releasing some products for broadcast, although the ISE show is not a broadcast show, but we are introducing some broadcast products. One is a 3G SDI broadcast device. It's uncompressed. It runs on a 10 gig network and allows you to send signals and distribute signals within your facility in an uncompressed manner, meaning that the signal is pure. It hasn't been compressed in any way. There's no artifacts. Although quite honestly, our compressed products as well, you won't really see artifacts unless you're an expert. But their compression does create some small minor changes to the signal, although it's undetectable by a normal person.
All right, very good. Again, Joe Teixeira from MuxLab. You guys are in Hall 1F as in Frank 130. Hall 1F 130. Joe, if somebody doesn't go to ISE, again, ISE happens February 5th through the 8th, but if they're not going, how do they connect with you guys? How do they follow along with everything that MuxLab will be talking about?
Well, you can contact us through MuxLab. At MuxLab.com through our website. You can also contact us through info@MuxLab.com, where we will get questions from customers and be able to point you in the right direction and get someone to contact you to provide additional information. So there are various ways to contact us. We also have a support group that can help you with any questions you may have. Also through info@MuxLab.com.
All right, very good. Joe Teixeira from MuxLab. Again, Hall 1F as in Frank 130. For us, for AVNation, you can go by the website, avnation.tv. avnation.tv, you'll find this this interview as well as a host of others. Also follow along as we also head to ISE 2019, February 5th through the 8th, and actually go hang out with the folks at MuxLab and so much more. All that at avnation.tv.